First step, we're going to remove this outer cover. To take that off, we have 3 bolts that require a 4mm Allen. Once the bolts are out, we can go ahead and just take the cover right off. That will expose our stock air filter. To get the filter off, we have 3 more bolts, and that is an 8mm. With those 3 bolts removed, we can just simply pull off the stock air cleaner. There it is, and we'll go ahead and replace it with the K&N. Alright, so here is the stock filter next to the K&N drop-in filter. As you can see, the K&N is just a little bit wider, which gives it more surface area, which allows more air to get into your engine. Also, the stock filter is a paper filter. This one is a cotton and wire mesh, and it also is reusable, so you can always wash it and never have to replace it. So once you get that stock one out of there, I'm just going to take the K&N drop-in, put it right back where the stock one was. You do want to make sure this is seated and in place before you start putting your bolts in. As I said, this one is a little bit wider, a little bit thicker, so if you don't have this seated properly and go to put your cover back on, it won't allow your cover to seat properly. So just make sure it's in position, everything's lined up. Once everything is lined up, then we can go ahead and install our bolts. Alright, with your filter bolted into position, next we can install our cover. Just slips right back into position, and this is where you'll be able to tell if you have your filter seated properly. If it's not seated, it'll kind of push on this cover here and it'll be kind of hard to line up your bolts. So just make sure everything's where it needs to be, and then once you get that, then we can just go ahead and put our 3 bolts back in.